Hello, welcome to another J2 Comics and Cards video. Today's video, we're going to pick up where we left off, discussing how to protect your cards from being damaged. Now, when we last spoke, we talked about the One Touch, and I explained a little bit about how that works. Same thing today, we're going to talk about a little coming back to the One Touch, how it works, and where you can find those. What I want to start off with is this little scale. So this company is called BCW, and they sell a lot of supplies for people who collect the hobby, who collect cards to protect their cards. So remember last video, this is a hard case, and you slide your card on the inside. If you remember, I mentioned that there's a scale that you could use to help you figure out what size One Touch you might need. So what you're looking at here is a scale along the side here. So that scale will help you figure out the thickness of your card. I'm going to do a demonstration of how that works so that next time you can look for, these are kept in your local hobby shop. If they sell the One Touch, you'll be able to find those, okay? So I'm going to take out the One Touch. I'm going to take out the card from the One Touch. All right, so removing the cover. Remember, the penny sleeve sits on top of the card. Here's the card. Penny sleeve sits on top of that. Here's the penny sleeve. And now, to measure the thickness, so here's the card. To measure the thickness of the card, I'm going to angle the card on the side so you can see it. We want to make sure that we're taking the side of the card, and let's see if we can get that. There we go. And we put it against the scale, and we determine which side works best, or which thickness will work best. And it looks like the thickness here is going to work best. And so that's a 130. So the One Touch that I just had this card in, we're going to put it back inside of the One Touch. All right, nice clean card going back inside of the One Touch. We're taking the penny sleeve and we're putting that back on top of the card like this. Okay. And we're going to remember the cover, the acrylic cover with the magnetic top, that goes on the card as well to protect it. So we're going to add this card, put this card back in its place. Okay, so let's get it in place. And this is what it looks like. And then we'll slide it in. And there you go. So this is, again, a seal card in its One Touch case. Another supply that I mentioned, remember, this is a hard sleeve. Put your card inside of the sleeve. I'm going to post the links to this particular company. There's two companies in particular. This company, the Ultra Pro, they sell quite a few of supplies. I prefer this brand. I like this brand. I also like the BCW brand. They both sell the same items, and quality is pretty spot on. They're almost identical. But I like both of these brands, and when you find them in your hobby shop or in Target, they come in, your One Touch will come in a packet that looks like this. You can also purchase these in bulk from Amazon in most cases. I've seen them more so on Amazon in bulk than I have in like Walmart or Target. From time to time will have, I've only seen the 130 One Touch in Target, and they normally have 5 in the pack. But I've never seen them carry more than 5 in a pack. But if you want like 50 to 100 of these, you can go to the manufacturer's website, of course, and they sell them in bulk there. And then you can also go, Amazon will have them from time to time. So it's important to, I'm going to come back to this scale again. It's important to really take the time to figure out the thickness of your card, so that when you're purchasing your supplies, you're getting the supplies that actually fit the card. So where I mentioned the one-touch cases come in different grades and sizes, so does the penny sleeves. So with the penny sleeves, you want to do the same thing. You want to make sure that you're taking measurements of your card. Use the scale to help you figure that out. Pick up your penny sleeves that will work best for your card. You may need to purchase some wide penny sleeves as well if you have wider cards. Not all cards are the same. So there's going to be variety in the size and the thickness of the card. Make sure that your supplies are, flexible with, for those different attributes of the card. One other thing I want to share with you is the grading envelope. So this envelope here is an acrylic envelope. It's similar to the hard ridge case, but the difference between the two, this particular case, this particular sleeve is used for grading. So what that means is if you're sending a card off to PSA or one of the other grading companies to grade your card, you would use a sleeve. You would put the card in the sleeve, and when you get to your hobby shop or the grading company, you mail it off to the grading company. The grading company knows that if it's in this sleeve, it's for a grading purpose. Some people use it in different ways. It's commonly in the hobby. It's used if you're going to be sending a card off for grading. It's generally sent in this. Doesn't mean that you have to. If you prefer to send it in a more rigid structure, you can do that as well. All right. So I hope this has been helpful. I will be coming back with some other videos. If there's something that you would like to hear about, if you have a topic in mind you want to hear about, let me know. Drop it in the comments. Please like the video if it was helpful. You can follow and share the video out if you like. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.